Welcome aboard the National Geographic Venture. We are here in Baja California for our Base Camp Baja trip. This is a wonderful place to spend the holidays, and this year, in conjunction with Exhale, we will be offering a trip full of relaxation and activity. On this trip, you'll be able to kayak and stand-up paddleboard, go on adventurous hikes, go snorkeling, start out your day with energetic yoga, and end your day with peaceful yoga on the beach. Along the way, we'll be looking for anything that the Sea of Cortez has to offer. We'll be hoping to see dolphins, looking for California sea lions, and of course, since our trips are all in partnership with National Geographic, on this trip we're lucky enough to have a National Geographic photographer along as well. So during all of those activities, anyone who is interested will be able to learn more about their cameras and more about taking photos and shoot photos side by side with a National Geographic photographer. Thanks for joining us and have a great trip.
These are toothed whales. You're going to kind of think that they look a little bit like dolphins. They've got those curved dorsal fins like a bottlenose. The biggest difference that you'll see is they're going to be a very rounded head, so they don't have a nice long beak like a dolphin. And they're highly social animals. They travel in these social groups, so we're going to see quite a few of them over the course.
Oh yeah, at least 2 or 3.
The first thing we're going to talk about is kind of how the map should work. So Roger. We'll run over.
I think I saw a angelfish and a sunfish and a trumpetfish and a pufferfish, or a few.
Rockfish.
Oh, a couple of rocks that we stirred out of the ground.
The angelfish had the National Geographic colors. Of course. It's a wonderful experience to be a National Geographic photographer. It was a dream of mine, and it is still a dream of mine to continue to do work for National Geographic. I'm thrilled to be here this week sharing my knowledge and my passion for photography with the folks on board. I'm here this week to help folks with their photography skills. I'm help in any kind of way, from leading them on photo walks, where I'll help them to get better composition, to think more creatively, to go beyond just the typical postcard shot, to add depth to their images, to add layers to their images, and to help them understand and see the light that we use to shape the beautiful images that we create for National Geographic. One of the things that inspires me is I love showing the beauty in the world. That, for me, I love the art of photography. I love trying to find the beauty in anything that I photograph, whether it's this beautiful sandstone behind us, whether it's the sea lions, it could be a pig. It doesn't matter. I like to find the beauty in whatever it is that I'm photographing and share it with people and make them care about what they're seeing, and perhaps help them understand why we need to conserve the wildlife and the world and protect it. The idea is to get beyond just seeing something you want to photograph, taking the picture, and being like, check, I've done it. That's not our goal. Our goal is to create something unique. Everyone has a camera nowadays, especially with iPhones. We want you to think beyond just taking a picture and saying, yep, I've done it. Let's think creatively. Let's figure out how we can make more interesting images that keep their eyes locked onto that image, make them care about that image.
Exhale, climbing even further. Excel is a company that strives to focus on the mind and the body and connecting the two together. So it's always about trying to disconnect from the world and getting back to yourself and finding some time to help you get back to your center. Looking underneath your right arm, let the shoulders relax. Excel and Lundblad decided to partner together because they felt that it was great to find some way to disconnect from the world and get away, and there's no place like getting away here and finding some center with both the fitness classes as well as finding it within nature. As you exhale, guide the knee over the body and let it fall towards the mountains. As you exhale, round in, pressing into those palms, pulling the belly in. We are offering several options. We do have a morning class that includes a bar component as well as yoga, and then we do offer in the afternoon more of a wind down chill class, helps more restorative, opens up the body, helps you wind down from the day.
The Exhale people, I believe that they really have concentrated on speaking to everyone in the class. I mean, I'm an advanced practitioner, and there were people in the class that were beginners, and we all had a really wonderful yoga workout, because it's not about who can do the best pose, it's about the process of being in the experience of yoga.
So we hope that you can take away from these classes that you don't have to just get away to do this, but you can do it anywhere, whether it's at home, at work, or in some place beautiful like this.
The Sea of Cortez is a great place to get in the water and to get under the water. It's one of the most productive waterways in the world. It has so much life. There's reefs, there's corals, there's tons of fish, there's marine mammals, and it's all just below the surface. And hopefully, whenever we go down, we get to capture some of that and show people what it is. Being part of the dive team with Lindblad is fantastic. I have a chance to go in locations all over the world and go beneath the surface of the water. And so as everyone else is out hiking and kayaking and stand-up paddleboarding and going on topside adventures, I get a chance to go underwater and bring what's down there up to them.
We are in the Espiritu Santo Marine Reserve. So it has 3 islands in it. The first one is basically a rock. That's what we're going to be looking at right now. It's the one with all the sea lions and all the pelicans and all sorts of crazy stuff is happening over there. It's going to be a great time. Mostly just females and pups and juveniles. So there's massive schools of these little tiny silvery fish that are swimming under the water right now.
And they're feeding
And that's
on
what the
those.
sea lions are eating, that's what the pelicans are eating. The frigate birds are trying to steal them from the pelicans. Yeah, pelican toe!
Oh, it's amazing.
Terrific. Great morning. Whoa, another
Just spectacular.
pelican just took a dive behind you.